Right.
Grower,
Hey.
Listen
shower.
to this.
Actually,
We're playing
it's
a
a-
game. It's a swing and a miss. That's the right key, isn't it?
Yes.
Or, yeah. It's a skeleton key.
Be
Okay.
remiss.
What's the date?
March 9.
The
March
same.
See? I was paying attention.
Wasting
Do I get a gold star?
all the time.
It's,
Something, 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 something. You're wasting all the time.
That was magical.
so this thing believes it's playing.
Okay.
Okay. Wait.
Well, that it was.
Found it. So it
We should have
was
just gone with that. We could have stopped it.
So this
I think you should use the version that I sang just now. I think that would work much better.
yeah, that's our new theme song. Congratulations. You have
Something,
Something-
something.
a song that will live in infamy.
Something.
Okay. Recorded for Thursday, March 9th, 2017. Hello!
Hey!
And welcome to Wasting All the Time.
A podcast.
My name is Dave.
I'm John.
I am Cody.
And with us today...
I'm going to use my real name today.
Oh, no.
Oh,
But
Lola.
Bob.
Well, welcome to the studio, Lola!
Lola?
Lola.
Yeah, that was the joke. Thank you. That's good. Way to
See, that was
say it again.
That was a feeble attempt at me trying to be witty, and I did that fake out thing where I'm like, I'm going to tell the truth, and then I don't.
And then we were all interested, and now we
then
don't
it's-
care.
Exactly.
So you're like a politician.
I'm really good at comedy. That's why I did that.
or a movie trailer.
Oh, yes.
All perfect examples. And we're going to waste all of your time.
Sure. Why not?
This is episode 212.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Another anagram.
Two.
Nope. Palindrome.
Palindrome.
They're the same thing, right?
They go forwards, they go
In
backwards.
some
An anagram for
countries,
It's the
something.
same, then it's a palindrome. Did you guys watch Square One TV growing up?
Oh, yes.
It's
Not
a
really.
palindrome song.
oh,
Oh, no, the
You
only
have to
thing
look it up. It's on YouTube.
Is that
I
the
only remember
same
Backstage with Blackstone.
sort? Is that where MathNet came from?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen some of it.
Wow, MathNet. That sounds like
Yeah,
the
MathNet's
most boring
amazing.
show
Oh,
on
it's
the
so
fucking
good.
planet.
It was a show that was on. That's more than we can say for other shows that weren't on.
What?
That may or may not also have pertained to mathematics.
That we're as boring as MathNet?
So you bite your tongue.
I hit a nerve.
Shut up. I'm going to tell you about today.
Thank God.
Well, today is March 9th.
Oh, that's today.
And according to the National Day Calendar, which can be found at
God damn it, Dave.
www.nationaldaycalendar.com,
I hate you so much.
it's a couple of things.
Oh, good.
It is National Barbie Day,
Ooh,
National Crab Meat Day,
gross.
National Get Over It Day,
I have that every day.
and National Meatball Day.
Ooh, there's one I can get behind.
Now,
Sarah gets behind those meatballs.
which of those do you want to hear about?
I think it should be ladies' choice.
Yes.
Oh.
Dave?
That's not one of the options.
It's late.
Well, as much as I love meatballs, I kind of want to hear about National Barbie Day because I don't know about you guys, but my Barbies were basically like sex toys. Like I wouldn't put them inside of me like adult sex toys, but I would simulate my Barbies having sex a lot. And I asked around, and tons of other girls do that too.
I think that's just standard operating procedure.
Yeah,
is
but
my
I wouldn't do it with
understanding.
any of my other dolls. Only my Barbies. And like I
right.
had so many other dolls, but it was
Yeah.
only my Barbies.
Only my Barbies.
That's a weird something. Anyway.
National Barbie Day.
National Barbie Day.
March 9th is the anniversary of the
How are
day
things in Sweden?
the Barbie doll made its debut at the American International Toy Fair in New York in 1959.
Good year. Probably. I guess. I don't fucking know.
Barbie was one of the first toys to have a marketing strategy based extensively on television advertising.
Huh.
It is estimated that over 1 billion Barbie dolls have been sold worldwide in over 150 countries. Barbie's full name, because you were about to ask.
Oh,
I actually know this.
I didn't know she had a name.
She does.
Barbie.
Wait, Dave, can I?
Go for it.
It's Barbara Millicent Roberts.
That is correct.
What?
And she was created by Cody.
Barbara Millicent Roberts. I don't know. A doctor?
Ruth
Nope.
Handler.
Nope.
Oh, a woman.
Shocking. Shut up, John.
Ken Carson, Barbie's boyfriend, was introduced by
that's
Mattel
fascinating
in
too.
1961. We all know a little girl that loves Barbie dolls and has at least one doll.
Do
If
we?
not a whole collection of them.
How do they know?
Passionately having sex. Wish her a happy
Or
Barbie day.
dispassionately, as the case may have been.
No, dude, one of my Barbies, like, it was weird. She got super. See, I had fixed personalities for all of my dolls. Like,
Oh, I thought you were going to
Okay.
say you fixed
No,
Ken
no.
or something.
I knew a bunch of other girls when they'd play dolls. I didn't like playing dolls with them because they'd be like, okay, now let's pretend that her name is Cynthia and she works at the gas station. Okay, now,
Wow.
and like 5. And I was like,
Admirable
no.
goals.
Like, I had actual personalities and voices, like, for each Barbie. And there was this one Barbie. She just got so out of control. Like, she had helped men cheat on their husband. I'm so confused. Okay, she helped Ken, like
confusing
a couple
time.
different Kens, cheat on their wives. And then,
bitch.
like, when one of the other Barbies found out, like, she murdered, like, one of the Kens.
Oh, shit.
Like, she got super
she
out of
murdered one of the
control.
Kens?
Yeah, no, she did. She just got super out of control. And so I actually executed her. Like, I gave her the death penalty. And so that, because she murdered. And I'm like, okay, well, and I was just sort of like, wow, she's just so out of control. I need to, like, get rid of her. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to give her a different personality, but I can't just do that. I'm a purist when I play. It's like, I'll kill her and then I'll use the same Barbie doll, but she'll be a completely different personality.
go,
And I
yeah.
did that, and it's like, okay, now things are better. Like, I don't know what happened to that Barbie. She just
So if you thought your childhood was weird, this is a nice yardstick.
Know that
for
you're not alone. You may not be as far to the side of the bell curve as you thought. I'd like to call this court to order. And we're here for the trial of Barbara Millicent
Objection,
Roberts.
Your Honor. The judge has no idea what he's doing, quite clearly.
Well, unfortunately for you, the judge is the authority in this room.
All right.
Please sit down or I'll hold you in contempt of court.
Barbie, I think I thought we agreed that you were not going to be representing yourself. I will be your counsel.
I am
today.
a strong, independent woman.
Yes.
You do not tell me what
Yes.
to do.
It's just that I'm a legal professional and you are
Okay, Skipper, I know you feel special now that you're all Harvard educated and you have that deep voice from all that vocal lessons.
right. Yeah, it's
But
it
Skipper,
took a
Barbie
lot
is
of
always
time.
queen.
Order, please. Order.
sorry, Your Honor. Just getting my client under control.
Yes. An admirable task for sure.
I'm under lots of control. You should see the control I'm
Barbara,
under.
you're being charged with 12 counts of homicide.
I
How do you
object.
Barbie, you don't object to this part. It's either guilty or not
I don't
guilty.
like that they're saying that I killed a bunch of people, and I
They're
object
not saying
to
you
that.
did do that. They're saying that you're
being accused
of it.
of the murder of Ken Carson on the evening of April 5th. The murder
I didn't do that one.
the murder of Kenneth Williams on the morning of July 3rd.
What was the last name again?
Williams,
No, I didn't do that one.
you're being charged in the death of Ken Kennings.
That sounds like you made up that name. That's so not a name.
As well as those are the main people. in
Skipper,
this
did you
case.
give them these names?
No, I didn't give them the names.
You
These are
always
from the
made
police
up
report.
names, just like you made up names of all the men I slept with in high school.
You're
Okay.
also
You were
being
jealous.
accused of the deaths of several other Kens of various surname. How do you plead?
Not guilty, right? That's right. That's what I'm supposed to
right,
say.
yeah.
Okay, not guilty.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Not guilty, Your Honor. Yes.
You're serious?
That
Yeah, I'm serious. You should see how serious I am.
Okay.
Lots of people say I'm serious.
Anything
and
for a
they,
paycheck,
they know.
right?
you know what? I give counsel. That doesn't mean they have to take it.
Okay. Do you have any witnesses that you would like to call
witnesses,
to stand? We're just kind of free-forming it here today.
Yeah, they're the ones that aren't dead. Yes, I would like to call to the stand Midge Summers.
Oh, Midge, that bitch.
Midge Summers to
to call
the stand,
Midge.
please. Midge Summers.
Yes, hello.
Hi, Midge.
Yes, I'm Midge Summers. Hello, would you like to be in the courtroom?
Right. So
Proceed.
Midge,
Yes, Mr. Counsel.
yes, you were present at at the alleged houseboating conflagration.
What's a conflagration?
Congregation, there was no church there.
I'm allergic to church. I don't go anymore.
When the house dream boat blew up and was on fire and all the Kens died.
Oh, it was really dangerous. I didn't like it.
Yeah. So, did you see?
Council, for the record, this is the death of 4 of the Kens on the evening of August the 3rd.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Just for the record.
So, when you were present for that, did you see who?
Now, look, I just want to clarify something if I can. I did not invite Midge. She just showed up like she always does.
I was
to all
invited
my
to a party.
parties.
Ken wanted me at a party. He loves my saucy dance.
Ken never loved you. He only loved me.
Okay.
He just
That was
said
fine,
he
Vox.
loved you.
I want to fight you. I want to fight you after court.
You
I'll
wanna?
fight you right now.
Okay.
Let's
we don't
fight
need
you
to-
right now.
Order, please. Order.
Look, Midge, did you
Order.
see who
Counselor.
set
Order, please.
Yeah, order, Counselor. Jeez.
Sorry,
I tossed him when I'm getting a little flushed.
Your Honor. So Midge,
So manly.
did you see who set the fire?
I don't quite remember. I was doing some dance moves, and I was drinking with the Kens. Some of the Kens. Some of them were doing dance moves of their own. It was very exciting. Do you know what kind of dance moves the Kens do? It's very saucy.
Yeah, I've seen the Kens dancing. It's I don't know if I would say saucy, but that's beside the point. Did you see who set the fire?
I think I did. I was a little distracted, and the Kens were dancing, but it was definitely Barbie.
Barbie?
Yeah,
It was this Barbie.
sure.
It wasn't ballet dancer Barbie, like you said it might have been when we had our.
Yeah, ballet dancer Bobby, who incidentally, Your Honor, was invited to my party, unlike this bitch.
No, you're still allowed to do that. You have to hold her in a court of contempt, and then you get in trouble. She's not allowed to call me that.
Don't tell me how to do my job, please.
Yeah, don't tell him how to do his job. He's
is
really
the-
good at his job.
Is the prosecuting attorney going to be showing up at some point, or is
no, that's
this?
No,
okay. We
he,
don't need the prosecuting attorney.
The prosecuting attorney assumed, as did I, that this was just going to be a cut and dry affair.
She did it, Your Honor. I saw everything. She did it. She set him on fire,
Okay.
and she stabbed him, and she ran him over with a pink
didn't.
Jeep.
I think I've heard enough, Counselor. Thank you for
totally
your
So are you?
your effort. It won't go unnoticed, I'm sure. Barbara, Millicent, etc.
Yeah.
I sentence you to death.
Oh, fuck.
Well, there you are then.
She wasn't
Midge.
like that.
Midge is one of the Barbie friends, isn't she?
Oh, Skipper's her little sister. That's
Right.
All.
That's right, yeah.
And that's all.
It was an interesting reference.
Someone will enjoy that, John. Thank you for enriching the scene. Shall we move it along?
Sure.
I mean, Minge was Oprah's vagina or butthole in South Park. I don't remember which one.
Oh,
I'm glad that sentence ended with South Park.
thank
I wasn't
you for
sure.
further enriching the episode with more references. What have you been up to? To what have you been? Well, Sarah.
Oh, that was me.
Lulu.
No,
Lola.
it was Lola. Technically,
Sorry.
but
Whatever.
That bit's over.
Y'all look alike to me.
It was over before it even began. It was a dumb bit.
Strike it from the record, Your Honor.
To what have you been up since last on this show?
What have I been up? When was I last on the show? It was like several months ago.
Was it the drunkisode?
Yeah, it was a drunk
I think it
episode.
was.
That was this year.
And there was warm
Right.
weather, so it was like September
Yeah.
or something. I
Warm weather's the
Oh.
worst.
hate warm weather. I'm dreading it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I've been up to. I joined Vox Musica. That was one thing.
What is
They're-
that?
I don't speak Latin.
They are a 12-woman chamber ensemble choir vocal. They're not like instrumental.
There's a lot of adjectives there.
Exactly. Yeah, there's 12 of us. We're all female and we sing. And
Cool.
we just finished a concert with a percussionist from Oakland/Italy. I mean,
nice.
she's Sicilian, but she resides in Oakland and she's really, really cool and sweet. Yeah, that was fun. And we're going to do another one next month. month? I should know this. Next month.
Next month.
So April?
Yes. Sometime in April, we're doing a collaboration with some choir from San Jose. Again, I should know what their name is, but I don't. I could look it up really quickly, but I don't feel like it. Anyway,
That's fine.
You can think you know your name. That's what's important.
Yeah.
We'll put a link in the show notes if we get one.
Sure. Yeah, they have Vox has like a YouTube channel with a couple things on it. Like you could look at stuff. And we were on NPR recently, and they were going to have the choir sing, but not enough of us were available to come.
Yeah.
So
Isn't that always the
Well,
problem?
it was-
Scheduling.
It was like
It's the worst.
We had to meet 8 a.m. on a Friday morning, and technically I would have been available because I worked at home, but I didn't want to have to wake up at like 7 and then
Who does
go
that?
and then sing at well, actually, it was 8 for a sound check, and then sing on air at 9:40, which isn't quite as bad.
Oh,
but
that's
still.
not so
In
bad.
high school, I had to meet at 7 a.m. for rehearsing for a female vocal group I was in, which was, I don't know how I did that or how any of us did that, but
Youth.
that's the only thing I think that's really changed. Oh, yeah, and I'm also choreographing Wizard of Oz at high school, but
cool.
those are the only things that have changed. Other than that, I'm still, like, translating Ultimate Games, and I'm still doing Comedy Sports, and I'm still doing Jack Jackson,
Dun, dun, dun.
which you guys will be on soon.
Heck yes. Listen for it.
Listen for this. And that's how that ends.
Solving a case.
We have an idea, but it's far off base.
I hope I do a good job so I won't lose face.
Doobie doo wah. Oh, sounds good, Sarah.
80s Phil.
Yay.
John,
That's you.
you ready, or you want to go to after?
I can go.
What
Yeah.
have you been up to?
I think I mentioned last time that I had gotten myself a new TV and gotten that all set up.
Yes,
at my new
dangerous.
place. Yes. Now it got even more dangerous because I finally got around to hooking up my PS4 to the new TV.
Ooh, snap dogs.
I didn't know it could be like that, guys. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, that reminds me. One of my friends got one of those. Is it Vive or Vive? It's the virtual reality. Vive.
Oh,
He got one
Or
of those,
Vive,
and
HTC.
we had a game night at Comedy Sports about a month ago where he set it up with a big projector screen.
Oh,
Like we had a
cool.
big like game tournament, and then like we took turns playing with it. But that was ridiculous.
nerd, yeah.
It's like I've been out of video game culture since the mid '90s. So yeah,
That was a while
that was
ago.
just so out there for me. Anyway,
You have so much
go
to
on.
catch up on. The cake is a lie.
but yeah, so I that coincided with me taking another look at the game Destiny, which I played it when it first came out, and it was like, this is fun, oh no, now it is a grindy.
It's the online. It's the MMO. The
Terrible
first-person
thing.
shooter MMO.
I
But
hate first-person shooters.
I read recently that the last update, they like totally revamped it, and it is now not a grindy mess anymore. And so I've been playing that on my new big screen TV, and it's really cool, and I recommend it.
Party at John's, everyone.
Let's go.
Just whenever you listen to this,
Right.
head to John's. There's a party there.
Just Google it.
I
John's.
also, kind of a programming note, I will be taking a sabbatical from the podcast.
I didn't know you were Jewish.
So I got a role in a opera. Congratulations! So that's going to be taking some time.
What opera?
It is La Traviata.
Italian
Where
for the Traviata.
is doing it?
Well, I'm really glad that I updated my passport because they're flying me out to do it.
cool.
It's in. I need to reread the email, but it's
It's in somewhere not America.
it's one of the it's in one of the South American ones.
Chile,
I
Brazil,
get them mixed
Ecuador,
up.
Argentina,
But
Argentina.
yeah, so I'm going to be
Uruguay.
going and doing that.
Paraguay, Ecuador.
And, I'll be
I said Ecuador.
phoning in here and there just to.
How is
give
that
you guys
different from
some-
any other show?
And I'll be. And I'll be taking along 3B, our resident security guard here at Watt Studios,
Very important.
to help document all of that for podcast posterity.
Neat.
Yes, and also for personal protection.
Yeah.
Right.
There's the word cartel did show up in the email. So
All right, then.
so
Very exciting.
saw that.
How about you, Cody?
How about me, indeed? Jenny and I just got back from Life, the Universe, and Everything, a sci-fi symposium in Utah. If you listened to this episode last year, we had also just gotten back from that.
They couldn't have listened to this episode last year.
This episode this time last year. Oh, Dave.
So you mean just like the date?
Yeah. Because that makes
Minus
sense.
the year.
Yeah. Well, year minus one. At any rate, sir.
I'm advocating for the listener right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you? Call 888
Our
Dave.
listeners are all very dumb.
Listenership plummets.
And what's half of 4? I don't know. I'm too depressed to keep time. We got back from LTUE. I got an audiobook contract with a friend of mine, so I am reading his book, Kill Yuan. It's very exciting. I'm working on that now. So if you're listening to this on release, keep an eye out. It'll be out soon. If you're listening to this like 3 months after release, it's out. Go find Kill Yuan on audiobook. It's on Audible. Narrated by Cody Marcel, written by Peter Nealon. It's fantastic military romp. There's lots of guns and fighting, and that's about it. It's just a lot of fun.
Very cool. When it is out, bring it back up again. We'll post a link.
Yeah, totally. Beyond that, not much else. Lots of cons, lots of Ren fairs. I'm still working at the state. Like I've been largely pretty boring lately, to be perfectly honest. It's fantastic.
Married life.
No, Jenny's been very exciting and productive. I have been the boring end. So yeah.
Good.
Yeah. How about you, Dave?
Well, prepare to be blown out of the water.
Better being blown in
There's
the water?
no water in here.
I think we both went to the same place with that.
There's this water in John's glass.
Right.
That would be uncomfortable.
That's vodka.
All right, then.
So prepare to be blown out of the vodka.
I've been been recording an audiobook.
Ooh.
And Minecraft.
You're back on Minecraft, huh?
Yep, still going. Still original love.
No more No Man's Sky?
I have not touched No Man's Sky since August of last year.
Wow. Just
Not even opened it. They've had big updates since then, but I just...
star that burns twice as bright, burns half as long.
I gave it the 60 hours in a week, or whatever it was, and then
Holy crap.
started working full time, and I just haven't felt the need. Minecraft,
Funny how that works.
I still make time for Minecraft. Because
Your one true love.
it's great. And it's it's an opportunity for me to hang out with my brother who moved up north a while ago.
That's
So
right.
Right.
We hang out on the server and Skype. It's fun.
That's hella cool. See, everyone, video games are awesome. They help you hang out with your brother who's up north. So
Yeah.
fuck you if you don't like them because they're bad. If you say they're bad, you're fine.
And if you think your brother isn't up north, check again.
Check the Minecraft server.
Let's move it right along.
Yes, let's.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards. I say we go fruitwards.
Well, now it's time to play Fruitwards. Fruitwards is a game we play utilizing cards of 2 kinds and colors. Red cards are nouns and green cards are adjectives. We will draw 1 card of each kind and improvise a scene inspired by these words. Dave, draw the cards.
That was something.
Got intimate at the end there.
An intimate evening with John. Oh yeah, Hansen.
I do my best to provide satisfaction.
All right, let's get
Listeners,
going.
John will satisfy you. Right?
Not like a Barbie doll.
Who doesn't even have a conscience?
How about experimental organ donors?
Oh dear.
How about it?
How about?
So, Kyle, thank you for coming in. This appointment is very important. We've been through a lot of previous diagnostics, and you know that basically your liver is shutting down.
Yeah.
Just the drinking has to stop. And
Well-
not just alcohol. You have to stop drinking gasoline. You have to stop drinking paint thinner, I'm amazed you're still alive,
Well-
but your liver is shot.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, sweetie, I can't believe it's happening so soon to you.
I know it's hard. I've been trying, Doc. I stopped drinking Mountain Dew and other sugary
And
drinks.
he's lying. He drinks Mountain Dew all the time.
come on, honey.
I told you to stop.
It's a thing. I just like to drink stuff.
I'm trying to treat you. You gotta be truthful with me.
Yeah. Do you have any more pens? The ink ran out on this one.
It's a brand new pen.
It's,
Anyway, due to the quite frankly catastrophic and massive damage to almost all of your internal organs, I'm still not entirely sure how you have those materials in your lungs. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna make a lot of money on a lot of these case reports when you're dead, but just the some of those materials in there are just fascinating.
He'll smoke anything too.
Right?
I just like the vapors and the way it makes me feel.
Anyway,
He smoked our dog.
I did. But I smoked. He was down first. I promised you that.
Yeah, I believe you, but it's still really disturbing.
yeah.
If you start from the tail, it's really interesting. You go on a journey.
All right. So, due to the really, I guess, dramatic complications with so many interconnecting parts of your body, normal donors from normal humans are really not going to cut it because
Okay.
we can't replace all of your organs at once.
Yeah, but Doc, I've been on this list a long time, man.
Yeah.
I said I would offer my organ. You can have all my organs. I just want to save him. I love him so much.
Oh, honey, thank you. Yeah, and we're gonna have to take you up on the professional part because we tried to get a head start on the organ transfer, and it was tough. So
So many laughs in our faces.
You guys tried to get your own organs?
Yeah, I just went around asking people door to door if they could spare a heart or a liver or a kidney.
Yeah.
No one even spared kidneys. I mean, everyone has two.
everyone's got them.
Yeah.
You don't need both. You'd think that somebody would offer
At least in the cul-de-sac.
I know.
But
and
none of them.
We had that barbecue a month ago, too, to try to make friends with them. And
Right? I even joined next door.
And no one was willing to even give you a kidney or
No.
a lung?
Down to the last one. No.
That's
So-
I'd like to say that's very strange, but
So what can you do, man?
well, given the propensity for your organs to fail and the fact that if we take one out, there's just going to be this kind of cascade top down. Just you're gonna die like that if we take one out. So we have to switch them all out at once. But since we can't get all those human organs together at the same time, we have had to kind of look to, I guess, alternative
What do you mean
sources.
you can't get them all at once?
Wait, are you talking about Chinese organ donation? I've heard of alternative medicine, and
Chinese people are human, actually.
not what I read on alternative news sites on the internet.
It's really interesting. You should check it out.
Doctor,
Yes.
is it time for my part yet?
Oh, all good. I like
Is
your
that a
enthusiasm.
Chinese man you got there?
No, he's. What are you, Bulgarian?
My mother, on her
Jesus Christ.
second uncle's side, was a Bulgarian. Yes.
What are you like the 64th then? But anyway,
I'm not much of a numbers bloke. I'm more of a this kind of thing bloke.
yeah, good. No, good. I like your enthusiasm. So, as I was saying, Boris here is one of our resident subject matter experts on alternative human. What do you call it? Alternative human.
Basically, what I do is I go out and I find bits and pieces of things and I stitch them together so as they work again.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
It's mostly pretty sticky.
Whatever works.
Yeah, I'd be even willing to overlook your Bulgarianism.
There's a smell involved usually as well.
That's why we took out your nose.
Is there an alternative news site where I can look all this up and confirm?
Yeah, just look
pre-existing
up
bias?
Boris's Organ Emporium.
Boris's Organ Emporium.
Dot US.
.us. Okay. Oh, look, Look, sweetie, there it is.
Oh.
Boris, I knew this was going to pay off. This
There's
is
a little
brilliant.
piece of a mug in that heart, and there's like, oh, that's a carrot.
Yeah.
That's cool, and it works.
Yeah, so it makes you sort of like a vegetarian.
I never thought of myself that way, but at this point, I'm willing
Yeah,
to
we
try
like our
anything.
barbecues a lot.
If you run a carrot through it, it beats just fine.
I'm still not sure how that works, but it's pretty cool that it
Would I
does.
still be able to drink Mountain Dew?
Oh, yeah, it'd probably be required.
Mountain Dew is vegan, I think. I read it.
It has orange something in it.
Orange Julius.
Yeah, something about the yellow dye number 5. It really keeps the pancreas from melting.
So
Oh yeah, the pancreas is made mostly of ice cream part. Wow. You're an alchemist.
He's an artist. It's truly an honor to work with him.
Well, Doc, it's been nice talking to you, and I appreciate the consult, but I think I'm just going to go with Boris. Cut out the middleman, so to speak.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Sounds
that's
like you can do
Oh, you want me to just cut you
yeah,
open then?
Boris.
well.
what do
See,
you-
that's the thing. Boris procures things, but
I mean, I'd be happy to cut you open.
Yeah?
I'm a doctor.
That seems like it would be a good
yeah,
time.
he looks like a
for
really
all
smart
parties
man.
involved.
Yeah, I could go for You do aromatherapy as well?
Yeah, I could burn some garbage.
I'm up
No,
for
Ooh,
it.
that sounds great.
He just gets the things and puts them together. I'm the
Yeah.
doctor. I
Oh,
do
so
it.
when are you free?
Look,
I can
so
do-
how about
Let's
this?
set up.
I'll get some of the nice garbage from down my other job,
Uh-huh.
and I'll set it on fire. It makes a nice sort of a smoky, sort of
I'm familiar with
like
it.
a
Yeah.
sweet oily smoke.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have anesthetic. Like he's
And,
done sterilize his tools.
We'll give you a few shots of whatever you like. You know, maybe we mix some of that
Mountain Dew and
some of that Mountain Dew with a bit of
Guinness.
That stuff is just sugar.
yeah, Guinness
sugar water.
or
Ridiculous.
like peppermint schnapps and Mountain Dew. I mean, that sounds like it probably works.
Okay. Cool, man. Catch me
We're
online.
on board.
Well, Doc, thanks so much for the referral.
Yeah, I expect my cut, Boris.
Oh yeah.
I expect my cut, Boris. Down
Now
with Big
listen,
Pharma.
how do you feel?
Let's move it right along, and that will solve everything.
Well, every week on the podcast, I choose an improv game and we try to play it. And we are going to continue our run of new improv games original to us. Original in scare quotes because most of them are at least somewhat derivative.
As described previously.
Scare quotes.
And this week's improv game is called Gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
Long form game played in 3 acts with 4 or more players.
We have 4.
One player is a detective who has to solve a mysterious crime. The other players are suspects, witnesses, and aggrieved parties.
Gee, I don't know anything about this.
Each player, other than the detective, draws a red Fruitwards card or takes a suggested noun from the audience, which becomes their character's clue in the mystery. The game is then played as follows. Act 1. The detective is told of the mystery and receives a clue. Act 2. The detective interviews suspects and witnesses and receives another clue from each. Act 3. The detective, in conversation with the suspects and witnesses, weaves the clues into a plausible solution to the mystery and identifies the culprit. When a witness or suspect reveals a clue, it is made clear by a chime being played.
A ding.
Non-detective characters are welcome to incorporate and give significance to their clues in whatever way they wish, and the detective must take this into account when presenting their findings in the 3rd act.
Can I do the ding bit, Dave? I did it last year, and it was hilarious.
You do it.
Ding bit.
You've done it several times. Go for it.
Have I? Well, I don't. Nah, you can call me out on it.
No, that's all right. You know, we gotta let you have something.
Yeah, that's fair. So the ding, will it sound like this? Or this? Or maybe this?
It will sound like neither of those things.
That was 3. It'd be...
Yeah, I was ignoring one of them.
Really? This one?
Yeah, that's the one. That's not actually a ding.
Future Dave, what are you doing? Putting non-dings where there should be dings.
Well, my hands are tied.
Well, of course yours are. You're present Dave. Future Dave is...
Shall we
Clearly fucking it up.
get this going?
Yes!
Pressure drop. Oh, pressure. Oh, yeah. Pressure dropping down on you.
So it was a kind of a, just a normal sort of a day. It was my first day. It was my first day in business. My detective agency. I had been the receptionist at B. Humphrey's detective agency for a long time, and decided just by like watching them over the years, it didn't seem like it was that hard. So I decided instead of answering their phones, I was going to go into business for myself. So I got one of those doors where you can paint your name on it, and I hung that up. And wouldn't you know it, within the first 3 hours, this person walked through the door.
Oh my goodness! Thank goodness that you're open.
Oh yeah,
I need a detective immediately.
Oh cool. Well, it's our grand opening. Do you want some of the cake?
God damn it! I don't want cake. I want my castle back.
A castle? Oh wow!
My castle went missing.
Your castle went missing.
It's been in my family for generations.
Okay. So like the deed to the castle, or like the whole
castle?
The castle is missing.
Completely disappeared.
Okay, and there wasn't any like stone or anything.
No, the only thing that was
rubble?
left at the scene of the crime was this note.
Oh, a note.
I can't read it. It looks like it's in some sort of code.
Oh, you know what? It's just the Sharpie bled through it. I think it's actually this way.
Oh.
Yeah. Dear Miss Pevensy, we have your castle. If you want it back, please bring us 500 cat heads in a big bag.
Oh, damn those trolls.
Trolls?
Oh, that's just a term I use for people who hate cats. How could anyone hate cats unless he's a troll?
That's a good point. I don't know.
He knows that I have my prized feline babies that I would never give up in a million years.
You have 500 of them?
I do.
Okay.
There's Prissy and Missy and Fluffy and Floofy and Fifi and
Okay,
Mr.
well,
Pigglesworth and Mr. Pickles
I'm
and
sure-
Ms. Humphreys and
I'm
20
really
minutes
impressed. So that's what?
and Fiona.
That's 500. Wow. That was amazing.
Yes, reciting the names of all my kitties is the only thing that calms me sometimes. You have no idea how many times I recited them on my way over here.
Okay. Well,
Please, you must help me find my castle.
oh yeah, I'll totally take the case. Yeah.
I will not depart with my babies' heads.
Oh,
They
yeah.
need their heads
I imagine they do for like
to purr and to lick themselves.
Right. Yeah, no, I am on the case, Miss Pevensy. I guess I'll just go start knocking some heads or whatever it is that we do.
That was a rather insensitive metaphor, but thank you.
So I didn't really know what to do about a castle disappearing, but I do know a lot of guys who really hate cats for some reason. So I thought maybe they all know each other. So I figured I'd start there. So I went to this little divey bar called the Dog House.
What's the password?
Dogs rule, cats drool.
You may enter.
Hi, Bill. Bill S.
Yeah, come on over.
Patterson?
Come on into the corner. Have a seat.
Yeah, come on over into the corner.
Join us. We're just having a little,
Just having a little drinky.
Yeah, this is a nice place. I like the severed cat bits everywhere. That's
all of
an
them
interesting choice. Yeah.
genuine, none of that fake stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
All from the local area.
He got most of them himself. He's so talented.
oh yeah. Oh, cool. Well,
I'm gonna get us another drink, okay?
Oh, thank you, thank you,
sit tight, baby.
I don't know how to do nothing else.
so, I just, you know how I used to answer phones for the Humphrey Detective Agency. And I don't work for them anymore.
Okay.
I decided to set up shop for myself, and I got this case today that sort of seems like maybe you might have some insight on it. And so anyway, it's this lady named Miss Pevensy. She lost her castle, and the people.
Mrs. Pevensy or Miss Pevensy?
I think the note was unclear. It said Ms. So it could be either.
Okay. There's a note.
Damn feminists.
But the people who took the castle, they want
Castle?
yeah, they took her castle.
Wait, is that the note right there?
Yeah, that's the note right
Here,
there.
let me take a look at it. Oh. That's interesting. You were holding it this way?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, so no, if you see that, it looks like it's a code, you see.
Oh, it's a code?
It's a code that looks like English on one side, but if you flip it over,
Oh.
you can read it. It's in a different language.
Oh.
And very few people know about this.
Okay.
But if I read this out to you now, it's what was the story?
Oh, well, they took her castle, and
Yep.
and the English version said that they want 500 cat heads in a big bag.
That checks out.
So that's what it says in the other language.
Yeah,
on the
it's
back?
very clever. But
So
I'll tell you though, whoever wrote that note, he's a mastermind.
a mastermind. Okay. Do you
all
maybe know
likelihood.
someone who would want 500 cat heads in a bag?
Yeah, I met this guy on the dark web version of Nextdoor,
Okay.
and he's been asking around for stuff like that.
That's I'm kind of bothered that that's a thing that exists.
Well, you know, when you run an organization like this with the sort of decor that I've
Right.
done, you meet these people
So you don't happen to have like maybe contact information or like
from
a,
the dark web.
maybe a way of finding him or her? I guess it could be a her.
I'll tell you what, I like you. I want to help you out, but I'm not going to hold your hand.
Okay.
So why don't you go onto the dark web and go ahead and sign up, and I'll let you know his username.
Okay.
Dark web.
Yeah,
That's how the dark web works.
it's Cat Killer 77,
Cat Killer 77. Okay.
spelled with K's.
Kill-
Back,
K.
baby. Here's your Shirley Temple.
Oh, you know what I like.
So after spending some time figuring out exactly how the dark web works and like having to go to a gas station and buy a card or something, I logged on, and after a few false starts, I managed to arrange a meeting with Cat Killer 77 in a dark alley in the middle of the night. So that seemed about par for the course.
Yes, hello.
Hi, are you Cat Killer 77?
Not so loud. Are you Detective Spanglestein?
Yeah, I'm Detective
You
Spanglestein.
should change that. It's ridiculous.
That was just the username I used. I'm Detective Smith.
That's really boring. Anyway, what can I do for you, Detective?
Yeah, so I got referred here by Bill S. Patterson. He runs the doghouse, that bar.
Oh, Billy Willie, how is he doing?
He's doing good. You know, the bar looks like it's pretty successful. He's got dead cat stuff all over. But anyway, so I'm working this case right now, and I just like anyway. this lady's castle got stolen, and the person who stole it wants like 500 cat heads in a big bag.
You don't say.
Yeah, and Bill said that might be something you would be into. I don't know if he was like really like saying maybe you did this, or maybe you know the kind of person who would want to do that. But so I just figured that I would meet with you and ask.
I trust you brought the requisite payment for our meeting.
Yeah. Kibbles and bits.
A connoisseur. Is this the tuna or chicken?
This I actually brought. I sprung for the lamb. I don't know if that's okay.
Well, someone's bougie.
It was $1 more than the other ones.
Yes, I know. Well, this will get you a little extra then.
Oh, good.
Do you want me to take that for you, boss?
Yes, thank you, Timothy.
Okay.
Oh, Lola, stay down. Timothy.
You got it, boss.
Sorry, she's impetuous. Good girl.
So that's your dog there.
One of many. Yes, Lola is notorious for her love of human blood. That's why I brought her.
Ah,
Good Lola.
hi Lola. Good dog.
Probably like the lamb, too. Just, it's not a slight against your choice.
Oh, okay.
Yes, stop it. I'm trying to be mysterious. Stop it. Timothy.
Sorry, boss. She loves you.
I know. She's adorable. She's adorable. I know. Just, would you... Mr. Spanglestein.
You can just call me Smith.
You were looking for someone who's stolen a castle,
Yeah.
ransoming it for 500 cat heads.
Yes.
Now, contrary to what you may believe, my dark web username, everyone only has one, you know, I do not partake particularly in the business of murdering felines.
Okay.
No. Timothy, go stand by the corner for a second. This is delicate business. I don't want you overhearing things that may scar you for life.
Okay.
Shoo. Take Lola.
Did you send him away because he's the one that did it, and you're going to tell me now, but you can't tell me in front of him?
No, I run a cat rescue business. I don't let any of my associates know. It's I ruin my street cred. You see, that's why I had you bring the cat food. I take the strays in and I get them their shots, and
Oh my!
People often give donations to keep the whole thing up and running. It's a 401, it's a non-profit business, so I don't. I see cats from all over, and I don't kill them.
Okay.
Contrary to my username.
Well, Mr. Killer 77.
Chad.
Chad.
Call me Chad.
Sorry?
You can call me Chad. That's my name.
Okay. Well, Chad, thank you. I think this gives me everything I need to solve this case.
That's good.
So
Thank you for calling me back. I assume you found the killer. I mean, the castle napper. Yes.
I think so, Miss Pevensy.
Oh, good. I want to see those trolls come to justice.
Yes. So I've brought some witnesses and suspects. This is Bill S. Patterson, owner of the Doghouse Bar and Grill.
Rough.
And his girlfriend, Lydia.
Yes, and his girlfriend Lydia. Thank you
Never
for
far apart.
And this is Cat Killer 77, a.k.a. Chad.
No, that was just for you.
Oh, how dreadful.
And his assistant, Timothy.
Your name's Chad?
No, Lola, down.
And his adorable dog, Lola.
Lola, stop it. Yes.
And I suppose you're wondering why I've gathered you here today. God, I always wanted to say that.
That's good. It's very well delivered.
I don't know why I'm
I just
here.
want to know where my castle is.
Right, so
Castle? Who is a castle?
So I wondered
Not
the
me.
same thing. Like, how can a castle go missing so easily? And then I realized if the castle was small, Like, not a whole big castle, but a little one? That would be really easy to take.
Are you
and hide
suggesting my
somewhere.
family is not as well off as we say we are?
No,
he's
it
just
could
saying you
still
got a
happen.
small portcullis.
And it made me think of something I saw in that alley with, is it
Cat killer. That's
Go
because I'm in
cat killer?
public, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you were saying before, but
The
it's
name
cat
thing was
killer.
just for you.
Cat-
Remember I
cat
sent
killer?
Timothy away?
Oh, okay,
77
yeah.
Cat killer.
with a K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lydia.
Hi, cat killer.
Hey now.
I saw in Lola's little kennel thing a very small house. And it made me think, what if the castle was that size? Miss Pevensy, is the castle actually that size?
It might appear smaller than actually it is, but I assure you, it's not that small. It's not small enough to fit in a dog kennel. Certainly not dogs. Dogs are
But
disgusting.
perhaps in the back of a truck.
Okay.
Wait, where are you going with this?
Well, see, so if you could fit it on the back of a truck,
Yeah.
then you could drive it away.
Well, it depends
Yeah.
how close you are. If you view a castle from a distance, it'll be quite small.
That's true.
See,
It's
that's
not
my
too
point,
close.
exactly. You might think it's a small castle, but it's
Right,
actually a very large
Yeah,
castle.
forced perspective kind of a thing.
It has to be large to fit my 500 cats.
Oh, so if you drive far enough away from the castle and then get out, you'll be able to put it in the back of your truck?
Right. Yeah. But anyway,
I don't think that's how
so
physics works.
Cat Killer 77 told me about his friend Chad's business
Good, thank you.
rescuing cats. Now
What a
Chad,
sucker. That
Chad is a high up member of the
Hold on.
cat hating club.
Your friend also has that business?
God, what are you doing? You were killing me.
Everyone knows.
Really?
Everyone knows you do that, Chad.
Yes, everyone does know. Everyone does know, and they're furious. Especially Bill S. Patterson, leader of the cartel for feline animal parts.
It's disgusting. I don't know how you sleep, how you live with yourself. Lydia, how do you live with this man?
He's an attractive man. That's how I live with him.
I mean, yeah, but
Yes, Lydia would
look
do
at those
anything
facts.
for Bill S. Patterson. She heard him railing about this over and over and over again.
Rail.
And what did she do? She, with her mastery of,
Waiting for it.
I
suspense
lost
is
the
killing
word,
me.
Yeah, what am I a master of? I'm just a
Miniaturization?
dumb girl in a
of
bar.
encryption,
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a silly bar floozy.
wrote this note.
That's not my handwriting.
I'd say you're more than that.
Aw, you're sweet.
She'll break your heart, Timothy.
It's code. Well, maybe it's not your handwriting this way, but if I turn it this way,
Please wait.
see, it's got the little loopy things on all of the T's. Classic Lydia handwriting move.
Yeah, and then the other side, I didn't even realize it.
And so, Lydia, you stole Miss Pevensy's castle and tried to frame
Cat killer.
Cat Killer 77 for it so that he would go down.
You did that for me?
Well. It appears the cat is out of the bag, as they say.
Oh no.
Yes, I did it. I stole the castle in hopes of killing 500 cats.
That's horrible. You're a monster.
I am the queen of the cat killers of Austria.
Is that what that accent is?
Yes, it has mutated from several years of living in America, pretending to be a floozy with a semi-New York accent.
It's a real melting pot.
The things I put up with for my art.
Well, I guess you're vanquished then.
I think you're supposed to arrest her.
Oh.
Get her, mother!
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I guess that takes care of that.
See what I mean, Timothy?
Now, where's my castle then?
Oh, right. I think she threw that away.
masterfully brought together at the end. That was...
Well, I don't know about master.
I don't know about masterfully.
That's kind of how a lot of Jack Jackson things
I'm just
wind
being
up.
polite.
They get pretty ridiculous. And
John, I hereby banish you from the podcast.
Thank you.
For at least
taking a
month.
sabbatical anyway. I do remember that time you wore a yarmulke or whatever to a Christmas choir concert to troll.
Yeah.
It was amusing.
You have your moments, John.
Once in a while.
When is one of those coming around again?
Well, that's about all the time we have for wasting this week.
Damn, we wasted
I
it.
hope you enjoyed it.
We wasted it, so I'm not Chad anymore.
If anything that happened in this episode stood out to you as being particularly demented or entertaining,
Or both.
head on over to wastingallthetime.com/vote and vote for it.
Vote.
Pick them up at the end of the year.
Vote por la episoda. That's not correct Spanish, probably.
We're sorry, Spain and or Mexico.
It's very incorrect.
Por, though. Por is for. P-O-R, right? And la is the article.
Isn't
Definite
it
article.
para? No.
That's Italian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, Italy.
Until next week, my name is Dave,
I'm John.
My name's Cody.
Sarah.
and we wasted all of the time. Thanks ever so much.
Good night.
We wasted all the time.
I thought you were going to do the whole.
No.
If you enjoyed the show, then leave us a rating and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or anywhere that lets you put in a review. You can call or text the show at area code 916-235-3337. If you'd like to interact with us in any other way, then www.wastingallthetime.com would be a great place to start. There you can submit listener-suggested scenes and questiones, you can buy your own copy of the Fruitwards card game, you can read blog posts from Ted and the guys, and a whole lot more. So check it out at wastingallthetime.com.
Did someone say poop again?
I was me.
Okay.
I say poop a lot, so that's not really surprising.
Marker. Poop. All right.
You know, I read somewhere that the original idea was for the Ken doll to be anatomically correct.
Ooh.
That was jettisoned like after the first draft, but that always
Even Barbie has like faint genitalia, like you can kind of see.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have nipples though, which bothers me.
That should be the episode title. You can kind of see the labia.
Hit to the lips.
Listenership skyrockets.
Yeah, and if we can get a picture of you with your top off for the show notes.
That would be great. Several action shots. Because, you know, photographers' integrity is very important to get the right.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause usually we only get one or two YouTube watches, but with that as the
That's the thumbnail.
it'd be like at least a
Get
dozen.
flagged and taken down.
right.
We'll censor it sufficiently in Photoshop that doesn't get. What
All right, so
do you think we are, amateurs? Jeez.
Put Barbie heads over my nipples or something.
All right, then. I got
all
weird.
labias aside.
You can only kind of see them.